Hey guys, so, whoa. Hey guys, so am I on right now? Alright, I might as well get started. Let's see, today I am going to be reading you lore, yes. I will be reading you a villain idea that I had. It's related to Mr. Sun. Hey there, Mr. Sun. No, not quite like the song. Mr. Sun, shall we? Yeah, it's gonna be like Mr. Shy and Mr. Bright. We're gonna have to send in the moon. Okay, I'm just kidding, I'm just not like that. Alright, this entity resembles a massive sun with a large eye on it that has a crown on its head and a humanoid appearance that resembles a half sunburnt, half beautiful angelic like being with wings on its head and having a large burning sun on top of its head, and who has multiple floating flaming swords around him. Oh no. Let's say that, the humanoid is kind of inside the, giant sun sphere with, the eye on it. The eye on it, is its alternate form that it can maybe turn into or something. Or maybe it's like the stage 1 form. Gotta have that like a boss fight, yeah. Sure, like a Kirby boss, yeah. After all, it's very electric in nature, yeah. He is a being born of, religious psychosis and the ever-evolving delusions around religion, as well as their contradictory ideas about right and wrong, good and evil, the afterlife, and what various holy literature truly means, as well as what is actually written on it. This being believes it is the only true God of the world and the universe, but is actually, a powerful, disaster class evil, and it believes that in the coming purge and the purifying the earth of its sins with fire and sword, and it believes. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I need to start over. It believes that the coming purge and the purifying the earth for its sins with fire and sword is not only necessary to ensure true order, but also wanted by those who called it into being. The angelic beings that serve it are a mix of traditional demons and angels mashed together in darkened, twisted delusions and madness of which each of their ideals that spawned from them represents. That spawned them represent, I should say. Sorry about that. For example, one of them could quote mercy, but the way to do so is to purify people with fire, while another could be spawned from justice, but believes the way to do so is to cut people down for every minor infraction, and so on and so forth. Yeah, sort of like the Bible. I'm just kidding. That's an obvious joke, I'm sorry. I swear I'm not an atheist or whatever. Okay. It rules a twisted realm that resembles the nine pits of hell if it were given a celestial theming, with the lowest circle being reserved for its true servants, which it turns into statues of gold to align its halls and its walls forever, while its servants torture sinners from across time and space. Are usually only guilty of minor offenses and were basically kidnapped from both Earth or as ghosts, brought them here for judgment regardless of their offenses or lack thereof, all because Mr. Sun believes in rigidity for those who do or don't do what its own ideals, which change like the winds, which its own ideals, enforce which change like the wind, despite it claiming to be unchanging, and an eternal claim, despite it claiming to be unchanging and eternal claim at any given moment. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it believes in rigidity from, you have to do this or that, or, or if you didn't do this or that, you're going to hell, yeah. And it believes that these things are, eternal and unchanging, but, it kind of, changes its various points, depending on what's convenient, and, which will allow, to show the least amount of mercy. I should probably say. Mr. Sun truly believes it is truly a kind and loving and just entity, despite the fact that many of its activities towards other realms involve it and its servants doing a massive amounts of evil to each reality it comes across or gets access to by any means, especially all the war crimes. Yeah, Mr. Sun is also considered also considers the goddess of creation to be an idol, and to represent all that is evil in the world, since the goddess is accepted and wants people to make and create their own after their own will and to live in harmony, which Mr. Sun, regards with disgust. The way Mr. Sun was brought into the world was from, the first humans. I'm sorry. Come on, please stop getting tongue-tied. The way Mr. Sun was brought into the world was by some of the first humans infected by the box of evils, which are still fresh out of the box. When one of them believed that the sun was talking to them due to their own madness, and their friends, decided, yeah, we could totally make money and rule as kings because of it. And they decided, to form a society around the belief in the sun god as the only true god, and often went to war against their neighbors over their own idols and differences and need for control and greed for resources. Mr. Sun even captured and conscripted other idols as equals under him and turned many that resisted into statues under it. This religion lasted and took various forms until protagonism took power over much of the Earth. Yeah, as well as, many realities inside of Earth Eye. Although I should really say, it took power over Earth Eye, yeah. Although the Earth could be basically the planet or something, the human plane. And Mr. Sun would go to war against any believers in the goddess before his own empire would topple from within and without. And he would be all but forgotten, save for his goals and intents and his shadow and history in the world, which he is desperate to get back. Though he seems unaware that protagonism itself is, religion that doesn't actually believe or represent what the goddess of creation actually wants, and often gets into fights with Celestial serving her as well as the Ascended, thinking they're on the same side. His true arts draw inspiration from the sun and various mythos around it. I am here with the delicious cool. There's no Cool Ranch and Dorito. No, it ain't spaghetti soft tacos. Wait, there's spaghetti soft tacos. There's no such thing as Cool Ranch powers. I do not have Cool Ranch powers found. That is, a bunch of detractor nonsense. And anyway, I just, did Mr. Sun, so. Hi, phone. Hey, what do you say we go raid the bunny, huh? What do you say we go raid Annabelle? Let's raid Annabelle. You guys, alright, now. Let's go raid the cute bunny, yeah. Since he's cute and adorable, sort of like all of you. Not like me, though. I mean, have you heard my voice? It's clear that I'm playing Indumati as a character, yeah. Yeah, this isn't, the GF experience you guys want now. Alright, now, Moonbat Raid. See you later, goodbye. Swooping in to give the cute bunny rabies and his babies rabies. Now let's do a little lion face to be a little cute. Goodbye.